It's Monday morning. We're back again. And what do you do when you leave the workforce? We'll talk about that when we get right back after this.
I want to be your disability rep.
There. And here we are. How you been, Roy?
Good, you?
Oh, better than I deserve.
Yeah.
As usual. Well, a little different topic today, I thought. So you got some advice for us if we're thinking about leaving the workforce?
Yeah, so it's always interesting. You know, I talk to people a lot of times that have already left the workforce and they're filing for Social Security disability. And occasionally I speak to people who haven't left the workforce yet. They understand or realize that their health is going to become a major impairment to them continuing to work. And so they come in and they try to do some pre-planning, talk ahead of time a little bit about what that transition should look like.
Planning ahead.
Yeah,
What
and
do you
so
know?
the one thing with Social Security that catches a lot of people by surprise is the first 5 months that you're disabled, and Social Security agrees, are exclusionary months. They're months they don't pay you for. And it's actually 5 full months. So unless your disability conveniently occurs on the first day of the month, that first month rarely counts.
That's why you want those 6 months in savings, right?
That's right, that's
Yeah.
right. But 5 months, but really feels like 6 for most people.
For sure.
And so when we talk about, how to transition from one to the other, in a perfect world, we have short-term and long-term disability insurance, right? Our health becomes an issue, we file those claims, we survive because we have those benefits. But as importantly, we need to take a hard look at what you have with your current employment and what benefits there are there outside of long-term and short-term disability.
Smart.
So for example, if we think about the Family Medical Leave Act, it gives you 12 weeks that they essentially have to hold your job while you're working through your disability or your health condition or your concern or what have you. And the important thing here is it's 12 weeks of missed time. So it's not just a 12-week period, but it's 12 weeks of missed time.
I see.
And so a lot of times, folks can come in and work 2 or 3 or 4 days, do a little bit, kind of help keep the lights on as they transition away.
Well, that's smart. Anything else they need to do?
Well, the other thing that is important is to take a look at your sick time at work. Oftentimes when we leave, we understand that our vacation balance can be paid out to us, but a lot of times our sick time isn't paid out to us.
Right.
And this is the case, I think, both hospital networks here in town. I know the state of Missouri works that way, and most employers do.
Right.
But if you file your Family Medical Leave Act paperwork, you draw your sick time balance.
Oh, nice.
And so I spoke with a girl the other day, a lady, I should say.
Sure.
She had 9 weeks of sick time. They asked her to resign her position. She was heartbroken, and she was inclined to just do it.
Right.
No. File your family medical leave, take their 9 weeks worth of sick time, let them pay that out under the Family Medical Leave Act.
Yes.
Then burn your vacation balance. Right? And then, quite honestly, for a lot of people, it makes sense to just let them fire you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know that runs counter to a lot of people's belief
Right.
system and their work ethic, but at least if they terminate you, you have the opportunity to file an unemployment claim.
Right.
And there's at least some ongoing money. We're talking about surviving 5 or 6 months,
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
all. And so just a few tricks or tips, I guess, that would allow this lady to survive that 5-month window.
And this is, we're here on the disability show, but this goes beyond disability. This is for anybody.
It does, yeah. And, it's hard for people to accept, that maybe it's best to let someone fire you, but sometimes it just simply is.
Yeah.
There's always a little bit of a rub when we talk about Social Security, disability, and unemployment in that you're telling the federal government you're unable to work, and you're telling the unemployment people that you're ready, willing, and able to go to work. And so, what I've always seen judges pretty readily accept is just simply the statement that, look, I'm ready, willing, and able, but I need to find a boss that'll give me a little extra leeway. I just can't find that person.
Yeah, lawyers are very comfortable with those kind of dichotomies.
Yeah.
So it's not a problem at all.
Right. So, you can kind of balance that out. But, in just this scenario that we're talking about, this gal's got 9 weeks of sick time. She had 4 weeks of vacation. and then maybe they terminate her and she draws some money from unemployment compensation.
No.
You can survive that 5-month window, but it's important that you talk to someone up front when you kind of see the writing on the wall. And regrettably, a lot of disability representatives don't want to talk with you because you're not a viable case yet,
Right.
and they don't want to waste the time on you until you've cleared that 5-month window and they know they're going to be paid.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk to Roy, you can call him today, 417-812-6698. Standing by the phones. He's got one right on his desk. He'll answer when you call him.
You sound like it's the big telethon where people call in. I'm sitting there waiting for the red phone to ring.
Standing by, waiting for your call. It's not like that, trust me. But anyway, he'll be happy to talk to you today. If you have any questions about this topic or anything else in the realm of Social Security disability, Roy's your guy, go-to guy. You can call him, and he'll answer your questions. If not, we'll be back next week
That's
with
right.
more tips. Thanks for watching.
Take care, guys.
I want to be your disability rep.